Welcome to another Rolled in Reacts episode. This Ford Transit apparently had its valve cover break open, which caused a pretty big oil leak. And this customer came in because their car had started smoking a lot after their friend had done their last oil and filter change. And this customer said that they typically do all their own work, but had to come in because they needed a tire rotation. And this customer states, installed new calipers, but now brake pedal goes to the floor. And the owner of this car had built their very own catalytic converter anti-theft system. And this truck came in with a bit of a wobbling issue. This customer had installed their own brake pads, but accidentally put them on backwards. This customer came in for a pre-purchase inspection of this car, and this is what the mechanic found. This customer had an oil leak and decided to fix it themselves, but had to come in again because the fix didn't last that long. And this customer had their friend help them install some new tires on their wheels, but apparently had gotten the rotation direction wrong. And this Honda Civic came in after the owner had tried to install a lowering kit by themselves, but had apparently forgot to put the strut nuts back. And this Nissan Pathfinder came in with a pretty beat up lower control arm. This 2019 Chevy Silverado rolled in after the customer had hit something on the road. This Chrysler Pacifica came in because of a bad clunking noise during hard acceleration. Turned out to be a pretty broken engine mount. And this mechanic was told that the machine had oil in it, but to check the side glass first. Customer states, I think I hit a stick on the road. Please advise. This Chevy Tahoe came in for a regular oil change when the mechanic discovered this. And this car came in because the owner had a rattling noise when accelerating. This customer came in saying that they hear a clunking noise anytime they try to accelerate rapidly. Customer states, I hear a clunking noise. And this customer had done a little bit of swimming with their car. This mechanic was doing a wiring job on this car, but when he went to remove the floor mats, he found this. Yummy. And this car came in to get some new brakes installed, but the mechanics found that it needed a little bit more work than just brakes. This 2020 Kia Soul came in because the customer said it had a noise during hard acceleration. Turns out that it was a CVT issue. This Honda Accord came in because the owner said it had a really bad grinding noise. The mechanic discovered that the rear brakes had pretty much no pads left and the rotors were completely worn out. This truck came in with wheel bearing issues after the customer had tried doing their own quick fix. And this customer came in because they had a strange noise at all speeds after a gear oil change at another shop. The mechanic discovered that the power transfer unit had exploded, which had caused the mounting gear on the transmission case to snap off. This Hyundai Tucson came in because of a strange noise coming from the engine. And the owner of this car came in because they complained about really poor acceleration. This car came in with a leaking head gasket after the owner had tried replacing it all by themselves. This car came in because it apparently did not want to stop leaking oil. This customer came in after they had some valve cover gasket work done at another shop. The mechanic found the VVT cable on the valve cover to be plugged out, few PCB codes, and a bit of an oil leak from this universal oil plug. And this customer came in because the owner had tried replacing the electric parking brake by themselves, but it stopped working and now makes a weird sound. This car came in after it had started to run poorly, and this is what the mechanic ended up finding.
Oh. Oh no.
The owner of this car came in for some electrical work when the mechanic discovered it had a pretty interesting gear level knob. Customer states, engine won't turn over, please advise. The mechanic found that the engine had enough oil in it, but discovered that cylinder 2 had blown up and that coolant had leaked into the engine. And this customer came in with his brakes on fire after he accidentally topped off his brake system with power steering fluid. Customer states, knocking sounds from engine. Customer states, car has starting issues, please advise. This customer had their father-in-law install a new water pump for them, but had to come in 3 days later because of a leak. And this customer came in for a pre-purchase inspection of this car. Once the technician had it on the lift, he discovered that the entire underside was covered in white paint. The owner of this Mazda 6 came in because they had no oil pressure after having some work done at another shop. The mechanic found a broken chain for the oil pump and a really worn out camshaft. This truck came in because the customer heard a loud bang from the wheels when driving home from work. This customer came in complaining about a clunking noise. And this Lexus drove in with some differential issues. The mechanic drained the differential of oil and found it had a lot of metal shavings in it. This car came in because the owner complained about a loud noise. This car came in because the exhaust system fell off after the owner had just installed it all by himself. And this customer came in complaining about a bad smell inside the cab, and this is what the mechanic found. And here's what new ones look like. This car came in because the customer said it had a timing belt issue, but this is what the mechanic found. The owner of this car had installed their own tires, but came in because the car now has a pretty bad vibration. The technician discovered the issue to be caused by all 4 tires not being seated on the rims properly. And this car came in for an oil and filter change, but the filter wouldn't come off, so the mechanic had to be a little bit creative. This truck came in because of poor acceleration after the customer had changed their own air filter. Apparently, they forgot to put in a new one. And this customer came in complaining about their car taking forever to start and that it makes popping sounds when driving. The mechanic found the crankshaft sprocket to be the main culprit. And this custom Jeep came in with some custom limiting straps on the rear axle. The owner said that they had done the job all by themselves, but had to come in because of a brake issue. Customer states, car runs really badly and sounds weird. And this car came in with a bit of a leak. And this customer came in complaining about their window being too loud. And this Infiniti QX60 came in with some starting issues after getting a new battery installed at a different shop. And this car needs some new bearings ASAP. Customer states, my taillights keep peeing themselves. The owner of this car came in complaining about a sudden loss of power when driving on the highway. This 92 Chevy CK 1500 came in after the customer had done some work on it all by themselves. Customer states, had car in for coolant repair at another shop, but my car still leaks coolant. Customer states, brake issues, please advise. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe for more. Thank you for watching, and until next time.